Hey, what is up everybody? Billy Boggess from American Detailer Garage. There are several compounds that I really like. M101 is one of my favorites. M100 is another one of my favorites. I like Resurrection from Angel Wax. And maybe at some point I'll get to doing some videos on those other compounds, but the one I want to talk about today is the new one from Carpro called Clear Cut. I've had a couple of guys ask me to do a video and post about it. What I like how this product works, its longevity, its working cycle that it allows, especially on rock hard paint like this motorcycle. I'm working on black paint and I sanded all the scratches down, kind of sanded some orange peel out, and it's ready to be polished out and brought back up. There's two steps that I'm doing on this motorcycle to bring these sand scratches out and bring out a nice clear finish. I'm using my Rupes Mini with the microfiber cutting disc. I'm using that as a second step because it's just not cutting down because the paint's so hard. It's not refining and getting all those rids out. So if I were to go over a spot and compound that area, the finish looks good till you look under the lights and you're getting deeper rids are still in there. So I'm going to go with the Rotary, the Flex PE8 with the wool pad traditionally. Speed 4 is what I've been using to run this. This hard paint's real tricky because I don't want to run too hot and end up burning the paint or twisting the paint or causing my compound to gum up. So I tend to flash on, flash off, and do short cycles during the process. Probably not going to get all that on the video because I don't want to bore you. Now I have taped off my gas tank. I'm not one of these guys that tapes a car off like it's going to go up into a paint shop or something like that. You know, it's a waste of time and a waste of tape. But there's a ridge right here along the edge of this gas cap, and I put the tape there to give me a guide point so I'm not going over that. Once I start running a machine, I don't want to be inadvertently going over top of that and running the risk of burning it down right on top of that ridge. So Clear Cut from Carpro. I love this compound. I'm going to give it a run and kind of show you firsthand the best I can with the video how it works in real time. So again, I'm cutting down with the Rotary first because the paint's just so hard. I'm using quite a bit of pressure, downward pressure. I really want to bite and grab. M101 I feel like is a compound that really bites and grabs, but sometimes doesn't offer a longer working cycle like this compound does. And of course, a lot of it depends on the type of paint that you're working on. Notice how it stays nice and wet. If I turn the machine off, I mean that compound is still workable, still nice and wet. I can go right back to work. Now if I want to, another thing I like about this compound, I'm going to blow out. I'm not going to wipe that off. I'm just going to come back and lay another bead down. I've already worked a big section of the tank, so I already know what that result's going to be, but I just feel like I need to have some more cutting to finish that out where I want it to be. I feel like at this point I've knocked down the majority of the scratches that I'm looking to take down and level. And even right there, I mean, you're going to have holograms and swirls because I'm using a wool pad and a Rotary. But a pretty good finish. But wait till you see what I get out of the microfiber disc. I'm speed 6 on this, of course. If I wipe off, I'm going to go with another pass, but if I wipe off, you can see how nice that compound finishes down. It almost looks like it's halfway polished, but it's not. One of the things I'll do, I'll do my cut. I'll do my cut and I'll leave it just like that on the surface. You can notice how wet it still is. Very wet, very workable. A lot of working time left in that product that I'm gonna blow out. I'm not gonna add any more product. Just come back out and find that out. Refine it out. Right. That's the compounding step. You would look at it and think maybe it's been lightly polished. We all know that I'm going to bring this black out, and there's so much more that can be done. But this video was really about clear cut from Carpro and its capabilities and its working time. I really, really like that compound. Love the working time it provides. So there you go. Hey, check out our YouTube video, American Detailer Garage, our YouTube channel rather, American Detailer Garage. And subscribe and give us a like and a share. If you like what you saw today, we'll bring more back to you. Thanks again for checking out this video.